Okay, so if you've been confused, I'm going to do a short like synopsis of everything we've learned since Monday. So whenever we have something that it says write G in terms of X, slide this up here, this is what you're going to do. So whenever it says G of X in terms of F of X, G of X is the first thing we write. So whatever is written here goes first, and then we're going to do F of X is the second thing. And then the number that's inside the parentheses is telling you if you're going left or right. So like the parentheses kind of look like arrows going left and right. So that's your reminder, it's going left and right. And it's the opposite side of what you think. So if it moved to the positive side, it's actually going to be a negative. And if it moves to the negative side, it's actually going to be a positive. Then the number after the parentheses, so after the parentheses is telling you if it's moving up or down, and it's the same sign. So if it's moving up, you're going to use a positive, and if it's moving down, you're going to use a negative. So just as a quick example, it says the right G of X in terms of F of X. So right away, we know that G of X goes first, and F of X goes second. And now we have to figure out the numbers that go in the parentheses. Remember, the parentheses is moving right or left, and then what goes after the parentheses, which is moving up or down. So pick a point. This one is easy because it's a parabola, so we can pick the vertex and the vertex. So the first thing we want to do is left or right, because that's what goes inside the parentheses. So from here, it's going 1, 2, 3, 4, but pay attention to the labels down here. Each box is not actually representing 1, it's actually representing 2. So it's actually moving to the right 2, 4, 6, 8 spots. So normally when we say that, we would think it's moving a positive 8 because it's moving to the right. The problem is when we go to write it in here, we're not going to write positive 8. We're going to switch it. We're going to use the opposite sign. Whenever we're going left and right, we use the opposite sign. So we're actually going to make it -8 inside of this. Then I'm going to close the parentheses, and now I'm going to do how much up and down it goes. So from F to G, it's going up 1 square, but again, it's counting by 2. So this is actually going up 2. And when we're doing up and down, it doesn't do the opposite sign. So it's just +2. So this is all you would write. G of X goes first, F of X goes second. Inside the X, the parentheses with the X is what you go left or right, and it's the opposite of what you think. After the parentheses is up or down, and it's the same as what you would think. Right, so hopefully that helps clarify for those of you who are a little confused.